Hope you're having a great start to your day. If you're new, I'm Earth Angel 111 here on YouTube. Thanks for stopping by. This will be a collective love reading. So as always, remember to take what resonates. This may be someone you're dating, someone you're married to, or someone you're crushing on. But first, I'm going to pull the overall energy and then some love messages and then some tarot. So let's see what they want you to know. Ooh, the chaser. So whoever's on your mind, this person wants you to know they feel like they are always chasing you. You always make them feel as though you are the runner and they're a chaser. So this may be a twin flame connection. This may be someone who feels like you always take the lead in the relationship and they want you just to let them take the lead a little bit more. So let's see the overall love message. It says, do you forgive me for the past? So wow, some of you, if this is either someone you're dating, maybe you're having a slight disagreement, or this could resonate in a number of different ways. This may be someone new who things never fully took off with, or even someone from your past that you walked away from. They want you to know that you mean the world to them and they have a lot of love for you. So no matter how much time has passed since the two of you have met, your love is something consistent in their life. It's never faded away. And if anything, it's grown more intense over time. United Kingdom is here. So you or your person may be from the UK. You could both be from the UK. Super random. And it says, I still have pictures of us on my phone. So they want you to know that there's a selective time the two of you spent together. They reminisce. They look at that picture. Whether that was you two meeting for the first time, going on dates together, something like this. Could even be videos of you, but they often catch themselves just kind of reminiscing about knowing you and what it was like the first time y'all met. And whatever's kept you two apart, maybe it was distance, another relationship. It says, I want to start our lives together now. So your person wants you to know that they feel as though in the past, it was easier for them to run away from this connection, but now something's really changed and they want to be able to take a new approach at your relationship. So lives by the beach is here. Your person may currently live by the beach, so that could be a sign for someone. And two more messages. It says, I don't want to see you with someone else and you both love a lot of the same things. So whoever this is on your mind, Libra is here as well. This person wants you to know that they feel like in the past there was too many other people maybe that were interested in you, kind of getting in the way of your relationship. And they're like, okay, when are things going to become more solid between us? Now, if there was a distance between you, they're kind of bringing note to the fact that they realized there was a third party that got in the way. Eight of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, so this may be someone that you worked with who kept trying to interfere in your love relationship, or you may have met this person through work. And if that's the case, they feel like you never fully gave them the proper chance that they deserved because you two knew each other from a career space first. So Five of Wands in reverse. They want you to know that they're not going to compete with anyone else for your time, for your attention, or for your love. They're sick of being the chaser. They want you to come to them. So ladies or masculines, however you resonate, this person wants you to know that it's very clear they have a lot of love for you. But the reason why they may have pulled back their energy from you in the past is because they felt as though you were constantly making them chase you instead of giving them more appreciation, love, or almost like a desire. This person knows you have a deep down love for them the same way that they do for you. But you always made them feel like they had to chase you. They had to try harder. They had to be the one to set up the dates, to call you, to plan to see you. If there's space between you, they had to be the one to come see you from a distance. And they wished it was the other way around. Like you would reach out first. You would make an attempt to go visit them, or you would be the one to just be more open and vulnerable with them about how you're feeling. They know that you have a major fear of commitment, so maybe this is based on a past situation between the two of you, which makes a lot of sense with do you forgive me for the past here. Your person's just acknowledging that they know that they made you feel as though it's hard to trust them in a sense, because they could have stopped putting in a serious amount of effort. But this is why they felt like they were constantly chasing you and you weren't showing up the way that they needed you to. So this person feels as though you two have really changed a lot. Both of you have grown in the number of weeks, months, or years since this connection first started between you. And now they're at a space in their life where they feel as though they want to give things another chance. You may definitely be dealing with an earth sign or a fire sign or an air sign. Double confirmation on Libra. But Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They feel like there's a lot of hidden emotions between the two of you. Both of you have spent a period of your life being single where they feel as though you two could have developed your connection even stronger. But based on your fear of getting hurt or your fear of having them stop chasing you or just kind of giving up on your connection altogether, that's the biggest obstacle between you and your person in this energy here. So if this resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, check out another reading. But Two of Cups, if you feel like this person's pulled back their energy from you, it's purely because they feel like you have a hard time trusting their intentions towards you, and they've always had nothing but good intentions for you and the relationship. And in the past, this person felt like you always made them compete with others for your attention. Now, whether you feel like that's true or not, this is just how your person feels. Like you are someone who's incredibly sought after, you're very respected by others, and most importantly, like there's a lot of people who would love to date you, and they know that, but they also know that they don't want to be put in a competition with other people to chase for your attention. They want to set clear, healthy boundaries to let you know that, of course, they're interested and they love you, but they need you to give them a little bit more. So I'm really picking up for a lot of you, this is a masculine energy who feels as though until you put more energy into the relationship, they're going to keep holding themselves back from you, from your connection, which is leaving you both in a state of possibly anxiety or just wondering where this connection is meant to flourish to. And in the meantime, with the Ace of Pentacles, this person wants you to know they're focused on their career, they're focused on their abundance, and they're focused on building up their life until you make a firm decision to really change and grow with them. And in the meantime, in between time, if you don't, this person has no problem being single because they used to be the type that had a fear of abandonment, but they don't want to be a codependent lover on you or anyone else. This is someone who knows that they ain't going to be the chaser for the rest of their lives. They need someone who's willing to meet them in the middle. So really clear as day energy from this person. What they do want you to know, though, is they've never felt this way before. They also feel like they've never chased anyone as much as they've chased you. So maybe you two were friends first, or I'm really picking up for some of you, you could have met through your career in some type of way. But they want you to know that there's a space in their mind that is reserved for you, in their mind, in their heart. But they need more from you. They want you to flirt with them more. They want you to make the effort more. They want you to almost switch roles per se, because this person feels like since they've known you, they've always chased you and you've always run away from the connection and played extremely hard to get. And now, if you've noticed this person's pulled back their energy, they're trying to do a 180 swap on you. They're trying to play hard to get to see if you are going to chase them the same way that they once chased you. So you got to respect this person for setting healthy boundaries, but they know at the same time it may have you feeling confused, which definitely may be why you're watching this message. Wondering what their total perspective is on your relationship or where it's headed towards in the next upcoming few weeks or few months. So the Wheel of Fortune, absolutely beautiful. This person feels like you two are definitely a once-in-a-lifetime love, not something that can easily be overlooked or replaced in their mind, but they know it's going to take a lot of growth, a lot of maturity, and a lot of communication for you two to be able to get back on the same page. So whatever you do decide, they want you to know that they feel as though the two of you met for a very divinely guided reason. And the fact that there's even these minor hiccups in your connection or like a pause in your relationship has them just wondering if it's going to truly be able to stand the test of time. They hope that is the truth, that you'll be able to, but at the same time, they feel like if you hold back from them so much now at the beginning of your relationship, what's it like for the future? Where is it going to lead to? Is there going to be long-term stability between you? Now, this is someone who's incredibly mature. They may definitely be in their 30s or even early 40s, and they feel like you are someone who was truly brought into their life as a blessing. Now, with the star there, you may be dealing with an Aquarius. Also, too, this may be a twin flame connection, but they need you to know that they feel as though every time you two kind of pull back from each other, it creates this uncertainty between you which has led to a lot of confusion. So I've got a lot on my mind lately is here. This person wants you to know that they feel confused about your connection, and this person is also going through things in their own life. So as things pertain, as you create this space between you, they need you to be more communicative. They need you to be more vocal and more forthcoming to show that you're truly down to make the effort. So I wish you would call me more is here. So your person feels like you kind of have a lack of communication with them, even on a daily basis. And they feel like they're truly always going out of their way to communicate with you. You know the person you're going to end up with is here. So you need to know that whoever this is that's been on your mind, like that's your person. And you know in your deepest of hearts that this is someone you're meant to build a relationship with. Now, wanting to wake up next to you, maybe you two have never lived together, and this could be something that they've been considering for the future, especially if there is some type of geographical difference between you. So you are my hero. They know that you've been through a lot in your life, and you're incredibly inspiring to your person. Your ability to persevere and to look at life with a certain amount of truth and just a higher perspective has this person incredibly drawn to you. So Knight of Cups is here wanting to come in and bring you a fast love offer. Now with the Knight of Cups, you may definitely be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but they feel like they need to speak some type of truth about how they've always loved you, they've always felt connected to you, and that the fact that you always made this person feel like there were other people that got in the middle of your relationship is what truly made them pull away from you in the first place. So some of you may be in a space of no communication with this person currently. In the meantime, though, this person is extremely worried about the idea of you being with anyone else, because one of the first overall energies was, I don't want to see you with someone else. So yeah, they feel like you are meant to be in a relationship with them, but you have been either ignoring them, avoiding them, or avoiding the idea of taking your relationship further. So you're not their usual type. That's what they want you to know, but they also love that fact about you. You could be extremely different than anyone else they've ever dated. They consider you to be very in shape. No matter what size you are, this person absolutely loves your shape. And sometimes they feel like they're not good enough. There's something about when you make this person constantly chase you, or, you know, you may be giving your time and energy to others, whether that just be as friends or more, this person feels like, how could you? Like, it's almost like hurts them internally more than they've ever been able to voice or express to you. So it says, you hurt my feelings. So yeah, if you've been spending a lot of time socializing, meeting new people, going on dates or anything like that, like this person's confused because they feel like your relationship was always meant to be long-term. And if this is someone you dated in the past, they never fully got over you, even if you've both moved on. And if this is someone you never fully dated, they feel like your relationship was always meant to be more than what it was. So seeing you kind of even communicate with others has them feeling super let down, super hurt in a way, and feeling like you both know at the end of the day, you two are meant to build this relationship. So why would either of you even entertain anyone else? But you may be someone who's just incredibly social. Like, for example, if you feel like you were in a period of your life where you kind of were non-social and now you're trying to reconnect with friends, people you used to communicate with or be close with, this person may be confusing seeing you talk or communicate or spend time with other people as you being involved with someone else. So Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, I feel like you're definitely dealing with someone who has a lot of passion for you and they feel very protective over you. Notice the stallion just kind of keeping an eye on her. So if you are the feminine dealing with the masculine, this person wants you to know, double confirmation on horses in a sense, they be keeping their eye on you, making sure that you aren't falling in love with someone else. So that could be the truth that they want to come in and speak, is they feel like time is running out for them to really commit to you or give you what you're looking for. But at the same time, this person has set very healthy and clear boundaries that they don't want to be chasing you forever, and they don't want to feel codependent on a relationship with you. They want it just to come naturally, to evolve naturally. Now, Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, you are definitely a wish fulfillment to this person. There's something about your relationship feeling better than anything else they've ever been in for a connection. But when you pull away from this person or you make them feel like they're hard to love, this makes them wonder if things are ever going to truly become the way that they're meant to be with you. So surrender to the sweetness. You are being asked at this time by your person just to really surrender to the idea of falling in love, putting your guard down, and most importantly, allowing them to show you just how beautiful life can be in a relationship with them. They know that you have a fear of being hurt. They know that you have a fear of possibly being used or abandoned in a connection, but this person doesn't want any of that. They want to be someone stable that you can count on. And wow, final message says, I'm sorry, righting past wrongs. So if this is someone who knows that they owe you an apology, get ready, because they are definitely wanting to come in and make things a lot better between you. So I hope this could bring you a little bit of answers to the person that you're kind of watching for. Very clear as day message. Allow them to come in and be your knight in shining armor, because they want to, but they also want you to stop making them feel like they have to try so hard to chase you when they know that your connection is truly a beautiful relationship developing. So have a good day. Bye.